What up? It's your boy Roy Jones Jr. and right now you tuned into World Combat Sports.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, you're listening to World Combat Sports. What's good on a Sunday? And I can only wish that everybody had a wonderful day, with the fam, with relatives, friends, your girl, you know what I'm saying? However you see fit. That's what's up. I appreciate everyone who's stopping in. WCS supporters, once again, it's 2021. I need everyone to hit the like button, share the content, sub to the channel if you haven't already did it, and also pass the word. Team Lopez is on deck. You know what I'm saying? I'm just waiting for them to chime in. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate everyone who's pulling up. World Combat Sports on deck once again. Giving you this boxing and MMA and combat sports news and media. I am waiting to chop it up. You're looking at my thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about TEOFIMO Lopez, getting fight of the year. You know what I'm saying? What is next for the lightweight king right now? That's what I want to know. Everybody wants to know. What is next, man? It's a lot that's going on right now in the lightweight division that I just want to find out the answers, and what better place, better person to ask than the team themselves. I'm waiting. Let me hit them up again. Hold on for a second. You always got to be patient when you have guests, especially, Team Lopez. So just give them a minute to chime in, hit the link and everything. In the meanwhile, I'm not going to tell you 100 times to hit the like button. You know what the like button, that is the thumbs up button at the bottom of the video. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the thumbs up button, man. That's all you got to do. It's simple. It's simple. Show support. WCS, you know what it is. Andrew, what's good? What's good? I'd be in the building. Salute. Say salute WCS. Brown doing still is dirty. Ohio stand up. Yeah, check that out, man. Tone in the building. Salute to you. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the link to be clicked, man, so I can kick this interview off. Appreciate everyone, especially the regulars. It's always gratitude and salute, man, and say thank you for supporting the channel. You know what I mean? That's what it's all about. I don't care, if it's not 100 motherfuckers in the building. I appreciate the ones who's pulling up on the regular. You know what I'm saying? That's my emphasis right there. So I appreciate the ones that's pulling up, and just be patient. We will kick this off. But yeah, I wanna talk about some of the awards that was given out, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to say congratulations to the fight of the year, TEOFIMO Lopez. I know that it was a lot of awards that was given out. I know Derrick James received Trainer of the Year. That is something I want to talk about. Salute, congrats to Derrick James over there in Texas for getting Trainer of the Year. I do have deeper conversation and questions to ask about that. And then, I believe fight of the year, can also be attributed, I believe, to Vasyl Lomachenko and TEOFIMO Lopez. And I think Around that was Baranchik and Cepeda, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? I believe they were in that category too. It was weird with the awards this year. You know what I'm saying? So I have to really look that up again. But yeah, man, boxing is kicking off. It's a lot of fights is popping off this weekend. I mean, not this weekend, but this month. Next weekend, you have a fight card jumping off on the 16th. But hold on for a second. So, of course, we got Caleb Plant and Caleb Truax for the IBF super middleweight title. I mean, people are going to be looking for that, but, January. Where's the other card I'm looking at? Yeah. You got Caleb Plant and Caleb Truax, of course. That's for his IBF super middleweight title. And then February, this is via ESPN. This is not all the fights that's popping off, but I'm just going off this card right now. And then also Jojo Diaz is back in there, man. He's going in there against Rakhimov. 12 rounds for Diaz IBF junior lightweight title. And the one that a lot of people want to check out, man, is the one and only Miguel Berchelt versus Oscar Valdez. This fight was postponed because Berchelt came down with COVID-19, and I believe Oscar Valdez came down with COVID-19 once. So they finally get it on for the WBC junior lightweight title, man. A lot of people are going to be paying attention to that. And March 13th, man, I invite all of you to tune in to Juan Francisco Estrada. A lot of people don't know him because he's in a lighter weight class, but he's stepping back in there. He's stepping in there with Chocolatito Gonzalez, man. You know Chocolatito, the fame, man, the rise to fame and the fall. But he's working himself back up in the good graces. And Francisco Estrada, man, has been on the pound for pound list. Crazy on the backside of the pound for pound list, man. They've been having they've been having Estrada like 8. They had him 9. Some people have him 10. But I really haven't seen Estrada like at around 6 or 7. But from my understanding, he only has 3 losses. But he's in a lighter weight class, man, and I guess they don't get that respect. Let me see something. Okay, we're still waiting for him to come in. I shot him a text. So everybody that's in the building, please be patient. You know what it is, man. You've been down here before. You know what it is, man. Let me go one other place right quick. Shout out to Teen Williams Jr., you know what I'm saying? 150. Boy Wonder, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him. He has another fight coming up February 13th. He'll be going in there for his 15th victory, y'all. So be sure to stay tuned for that. That's coming up real soon. While I'm waiting, though, of course, I want to talk about something that's driving a lot of people nuts. You know what I'm saying? Driving them crazy, so to speak. It's not driving me crazy because some people can make certain things happen, but they choose not to. Manny Pacquiao, I understand, what he's done in the sport, his competitive level and everything he's been able to accomplish. But I'm saying to myself, when does he come off the belt? Keith Thurman has gotten a haircut. You know what I'm saying? He no longer has the ponytail. Is this a sign that Keith Thurman is going to come back with the pain? Seriously, are we going to get back the return of one time now that he's shaving the hair off after the Manny Pacquiao loss? What is Manny Pacquiao going to do with the belt? I have a suggestion. Vacate it. Because, man, we need to move on and bridge the gap to make this fight. Much as I don't like mentioning the names right now, because I hear the debates, and this is an interview on something else, so I really don't want to get into it. But, man, this welterweight division has so much promise to make an undisputed title shot. But it's two steps that's missing that's crucial. We need for one of those individuals, Crawford or Spence, to pick up the WBA title. Just one of them. Just one of them to pick up that WBA title. And then under 5 years from now, fight for undisputed. That's all we need. Scoop up the WBA, Manny Pacquiao. If you want to go over there and fight Conor McGregor, okay, leave. Vacate the title and go fight Conor McGregor. But goddamn it, this is where boxing just places itself in a closet. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get disinterested. They get bored. You know, they start criticizing. And, you know, they start fumbling, you know, twiddling their thumbs and everything and say, dang, all these powerful people in place, you can't make a fight between Spence and Crawford? We need to get Manny Pacquiao off that belt. I salute you, Manny, for everything that you've done in sport. You are a Hall of Famer as we speak. I salute to you. But really, you need to go and retire and proceed with politics and allow the boxing game to be in the rearview mirror. We don't need you. Good Filipinos and your people, the Filipino nation is going to take good care of you, but you need to come off that WBA strap. Then we need to basically find some type of pathway so we can make this fight happen. Like I said before, I'm waiting on an interview right now, so I cannot go in detail the way I want to, because I have some pressing questions I want to find out about what's next for TEOFIMO Lopez. It's a lot that's riding on certain individuals' career stand in place or potentially getting one of the biggest fight of their career. Real talk. And this is what I mean by that. Let's just say TEOFIMO Lopez fight Kambosos. He wins, right? He's 17-0. Then he comes back, and the next fight is Devin Haney for all the marbles, and that's the last fight. Let's just say that's the last fight for both of these guys. Let's just say, for instance, TEOFIMO Lopez moves up to 140 after the fight, and Devin Haney moves up after the fight. It's going to open up a whole table of titles for the new and upcoming rising stars to pick up. So it's going to be an open then gateway for individuals to start fighting for these titles, because we're going to have an undisputed again. And I was talking to somebody yesterday, and I was like, hey, you know, like I was saying before, Mauricio Suleiman said something, in my opinion, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. He said, we're leaving the classical Stone Age era. We're leaving that behind, and we basically evolutionize. That's the era we head into. Basically saying we're putting aside the anachronistic, the dated era, and we're doing new things. Now, of course, new things mean people need to understand that if the franchise title is going to have more value over the super or the world title, okay, cool. People need to understand that just because you get on YTBC and say otherwise, it's not going to change the belt standard. If the paper is depicting that is indeed the more superior title or the higher tier title, then you're going to have to accept that for what it is. And the reason why I come to this point is because you just can't look at the WBC just because Devin Haney has the other title. You have to look at what the WBA has also done. You have to look at it in that perspective too. You have the interim, you have the regular, you have the gold. You know, you have all these second, third, fourth tier titles, like I mentioned yesterday. But I think the only reason people are latching on to the WBC, because it's definitely the most coveted title, And people are not trying to listen to change. Boxing is changing before our eyes, people. Boxing is changing before our eyes. Understand that. So we just got to get used to it. And do I want to see that fight? Cool. Definitely. If it happens, it happens. I definitely want to see that fight. Real talk. I definitely want to see that fight. But I hope it's not about, money. It's not going to be about money. In my opinion, this lightweight, being that they have determined Teofimo Lopez to be the undisputed champion, right? It's not going to be so much if he decides to face Devin Haney. It's going to be about money. I don't think so. I think the fight's going to be made. We already know who's going to be the A side and B side. I don't think that's going to be a problem. The one thing the fans want to see is the damn good fight. That's all we want. We want a damn good fight. That's what we want. And right now, I would tell anybody, we have a lot of people chasing the fighters that are in positions to make the calls right now. I said this before. You have Canelo Alvarez, which has a lot of Canelo Alvarez, believe it or not, I consider him the pound for pound, right? Canelo has made a choice. You know what I'm saying? He's had success with maneuvering really nice through the traffic in the highway. So he's able to become a free agent and make himself available to just pick and choose what he want to do. A lot of people, include myself, I understand there are discrepancies along the way, but always remember one thing: boxing will never be a perfect sport. Boxing will never be a perfect sport, y'all. The individuals that compete in boxing aren't perfect. Like I said, always, you have individuals from all walks of life. So how do you expect the sport to be a perfect organization? How do you expect boxing to be tightly organized? It's no way possible that can ever happen unless they downsize the sanctioning bodies and everything else. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but you know what I mean. It's no way that you can sit up here and expect boxers to be perfect if they ever in a position to make those choices. Right now, you have Teofimo Lopez, who is also in that position. Why do I say Teofimo's in that position? Because he has all the straps. He was able to win a title in 15 fights. And now him being able to unify and potentially go in here with one of the bigger fights, in the lightweight division. I can't say it's the biggest fight in boxing of 2021. I don't think it'll be bigger than him and Vasyl Lomachenko, because Lomachenko was top 2 pound for pound. But if indeed he allows himself to be in the ring with Haney, it will be a good fight people want to see. It's a one shot, one kill, man. No excuses, mano a mano. Team Haney, they can't sit up here and make excuses. If you get the fight, you get the fight. The rest is a wrap. We don't want to hear nothing else. If you get the fight, you get the fight. Make the best of it. But I'll be honest, I have Teofimo winning that fight with Devin Haney. I do. I have Teofimo. It's nothing new. I have him winning the fight. Then, if the fight does happen, I'm curious as to his first fight if he goes to 140. That's going to be very, very interesting. Because if Teofimo is able to get a title shot, just like Crawford did moving up to the division, if he's able to get a title shot like Mikey Garcia did when he moved up to the welterweight division, oh man, he has an opportunity up under 20 fights before he get to 20 fights to be a 2-division champion. Easy. That's commendable, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Those credentials right there, you can't even knock him for making those decisions. Tone said, I think Juan Francisco Estrada is extremely underrated and doesn't get respect he deserves. I think that rematch with Chocolito is a completely different fight and he wins. Yeah, that's why they have to rematch, man. It's come full circle for them to step back in there And yeah, like you said, I agree, Tone. You know, a lot of people are not aware of Juan Estrada. They see him on the pound for pound list, but they don't even think to look him up. Let me look this cat up. Let me see how many fights he got. Man has over 40 fights. You know, I mean, it should be a damn good fight. We all know who Chocolito is. If you don't, you better ask somebody. Go check him out. He had his bumps in his career, but we're looking forward to seeing it. I'm looking forward to seeing this fight in February. Milo in the building. What's good? Big up comeback. You covering Dustin versus Conor. Who you got? Good question there, Milo. People may not like what I'm going to tell them about this fight. You know, not to, I can clip this off, though. I can edit the video. It's all good. But Milo said, am I covering the Dustin versus Conor? Okay. I already went over Conor's, passageway before. Conor was able to defeat Dustin Poirier, back in 2014 when both of them was fairly green, in mixed martial arts. Real talk. But Conor McGregor always had this mystique about him. You know what I'm saying? He had the confidence, he had the blooming star power, but he just wasn't there yet. So when he defeated Dustin Poirier, Dustin was really a bit, I wouldn't say novice, but he was really green in his combat skills, right? So now, after everything has happened, you had Dustin Poirier finally fight Max Holloway for the interim lightweight championship. He defeated Max Holloway finally to get his title shot at the one and only Khabib Nurmagomedov. He gets subbed out in 3 rounds. Yes, he gets subbed out in 3 rounds. Now, for Conor McGregor, he also stepped in there with Khabib. The one illuminating moment for Conor McGregor's career, though, is that he was a 2-division champion simultaneously. And also, he has had the opportunity to step in the ring with one of the best we've ever witnessed in the sport of boxing and make hundreds of millions. So returning back to the sport, he stepped in there with Khabib Nurmagomedov and was subbed out in the 4th round. So I know I put a thumbnail up here previously. Both of these guys has been defeated by the current and retired lightweight champ. So now they face off again. Now, if you asking me my question, who is better right now? Seeing Dustin Poirier step in there with Justin Gaethje, he stepped in there with Eddie Alvarez. He's a much better fighter right now. And then I look at him being subbed out in 3 rounds and Conor McGregor being subbed out in 4. I still believe Conor McGregor is better than Dustin Poirier. Real talk. I truly believe that Conor has learned a lot from the last time they fought, and also his legendary road that he's able to accomplish with defeating Jose Aldo, moving up the welterweight, fighting Nate Diaz twice, dropping back down the lightweight. You know what I'm saying? And defeating Eddie Alvarez, going over here to Floyd Mayweather. I just think he's a better fighter than Dustin Poirier. I like Dustin. I really do. He does a lot of good things for the community, man, and everything. Conor McGregor, like I said before, I'm not here to talk about a fighter's lifestyle outside of the cage, but he's gotten in a serious amount of trouble. But in my opinion, I guess he's grown. I don't know. I'm not making any type of freaking excuses for Conor. But when it comes to this fight game, I believe his all-around game right now is better than Dustin Poirier. I truly do. I think even his jiu-jitsu game that was once considered a white belt level. There's some white belt killers out there, but Conor McGregor wasn't one of them. But I think right now, I believe Conor McGregor is a brown belt in BJJ. And I don't even think this fight is really going to matter about going to the ground. Seriously, I believe this fight is going to be a stand-up battle. I want to say war because stylists, I've seen both of them be in some war. Both of these fighters has been in some very memorable wars on a stand-up game. None of them really apply leg kicks like that. I know we've seen Conor McGregor kick Cowboy Cerrone in the head, but believe me, Conor McGregor, if he could knock you out, he's gonna knock you out. He's not gonna really focus on inside, outside leg kicks. You know what I'm saying? Body kicks, spinning heel kicks. He's not doing too much fancy stuff unless he's a little bit tired or he's being outworked. You know, you saw a little bit of it when he fought Khabib. So I'm thinking wholeheartedly. I want to say unanimous decision, right? But I think Conor McGregor may stop Dustin Poirier. Seriously, I believe Conor McGregor stops Dustin Poirier. Now, of course, I could be wrong, but I just think his patience, man, how he stalks his opponent, how he basically, calibrates the range effectively. He does have respectable punching power. You know what I'm saying? Dustin Poirier has good power. I've seen him break down Justin Gaethje. You know what I'm saying? I've seen him break down Eddie Alvarez, and both of those guys has pretty decent hands. But when it comes down to Eddie Alvarez, Conor McGregor defeated him via punches. All right, when he was champion, took the belt from him. Justin Gaethje never had the opportunity to step in there with Conor McGregor, right? But I'm saying to myself, man, these two are close to fighting. After I seen him come off the fight with Tony Ferguson, he looked good. I say, damn, that's the best I ever seen Justin Gaethje. And then he steps in there with Khabib, the third, the trifecta of these top lightweights, and he gets subbed out in 2 rounds. Justin Gaethje is one of my favorite fighters in mixed martial arts. Man, I like to highlight Justin Gaethje. But his only 3 losses in his career, right, has came when he ventured over to the UFC. Real talk. He fought tough competitors off the rip. I actually thought that he would have a collision course with Conor McGregor. A lot of people thought it was going to be him and Conor McGregor. But nah, he lost. So now is Dustin Poirier Conor McGregor? And guess what? It's going to be a hell of a fight. I have Conor McGregor potentially stopping Dustin Poirier. Real talk. Conor McGregor is, in my opinion, he has improved leaps and bounds, y'all. I ain't going to lie to you. He's improved leaps and bounds. Hold on for a second. What's going on, D Hodges? How you feel, man? D-Style Boxing in the building. Salute, man. I'm just waiting. Let me see. I'm waiting on Team Lopez to rock the house right quick. That was him right there. So let me just paste that back in there. That was them. But you know how the interviews go, man. It's always patience. You know what I'm saying? It's always patience, man. I ain't complaining. Okay. Said 5 minutes. It's all good. Take your time there, Sing. Take your time. SB90 in the building. Salute. WCS. Salute to you, man. Salute to everyone that's in the house, man. I'm waiting for the pull-up. It gets like this. But back to what I was saying off Milo. Conor McGregor and Dustin Poirier, I see Conor McGregor defeat him. Now, what Dana White is trying to make, and I believe he can do it, What he's trying to make is a potential Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov rematch. The importance of this fight is the fact that they did fight and he subbed them out. But everything that was evolved and immersed and draining and stress in the lead up of this promo was absolutely disrespectful from Conor McGregor. He disrespect the Muslims. He disrespect his country, his family, his wife. He said his wife was a towel just because they covered up all that shit. And it was deep. And, you know, Conor McGregor is sponsored by Proper 12 whiskey. He poured whiskey out at the press conference and gave it to Khabib, and that's against his religion. And his dad was still living then. So, you know, he was disrespecting his camp, his father. I mean, it was bad. So when Khabib subbed him out, like I said previously, he threw his mouthpiece at Dylan Danish, who was over there running his chops, and he scaled the cage and jumped out into the crowd. It was on and popping. It was one of the biggest melees ever in the UFC, period. Now, since I go back in the UFC, it was even bigger than Jason Mayhem Miller and Nick Diaz when Mayhem Miller pulled up and he was clowning on the post-fight press conference after he was beat, and they jumped him right there in the cage. They jumped Jason Miller, dog, right there in the cage. Now, these are professional mixed martial artists. Now, of course, I can give you who was on deck. You had Nick and Nate Diaz. You had Jake Shields in the building. I mean, come on, man. It was all bad. I'm not going to lie, it was all bad. But that Khabib fight was one of the worst ever in the UFC. So that's why it's tough for Dana White to potentially try to make this fight. The reason being is Khabib doesn't feel he should give Conor McGregor a rematch. He really doesn't like it. He despises this man. There's true raw venom when it comes to Khabib and Conor McGregor. There's disdain, hatred. He don't want to give Conor McGregor a rematch. He said, why? But look, Dana White, when it comes down to Conor McGregor made him in the UFC millions when they fought Floyd Mayweather. Millions, dog. So, of course, he's going to try to go talk to Khabib, who's retired right now because his father, who he loved dearly, man, he loved him to the core. He passed away. They say he was sick off COVID, and he ended up passing away. You know, I'm pretty sure Khabib looked at his father and he probably looked at his father as like, I can't see myself without my father because he's such a strong individual. He taught me so much growing up. But his father died, man. I can't imagine. Look, I can't imagine what Khabib Nurmagomedov went through when his dad passed. I cannot imagine, dog. He was so close to his father. Oh, my God. I just can't imagine what was going on when his father passed. Seriously. And you're probably saying everybody don't feel like that. That's real talk. Everybody isn't close to their parent like Khabib was. You know what I'm saying? So from what I'm hearing, Dana White is trying to get Khabib to come back. Khabib is 29-0. And he's telling us that at 30-0, he's going to retire from the sport. But due to his dad passing, he stepped away right now. So they took him off the pound for pound list. If I'm not mistaken, no, he might be number one on the pound for pound. Yeah, I think they moved Khabib to number one in front of John Jones because John Jones is retired. So he vacated the light heavyweight belt. He has yet to fight a heavyweight. So they moved Khabib to number one, pound for pound, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I don't have a problem with that. The reason why I don't, because he subbed out Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier, and Justin Gaethje. Come on, man. Who's next in the lightweight division that Khabib has not beat up? He has the Michael Johnsons on his resume. He has Edson Barbosa on his resume. Dude, I want to mention Alaquinta too. Last minute replacement. I got to give Alaquinta his props because he did go 5 rounds with Khabib on last minute. And that was for a title. You know what I'm saying? That was for a motherfucking title, y'all. He threw a dolly at the guy. Yeah, he threw a dolly at the truck, y'all. Conor McGregor, he was mad that Khabib and his people, cornered Adam Lowball and gave him the little voice, the son speech. And of course, knowing Artem now, of course Artem was livid. Man, once Khabib and his team left, he got on the phone and called Conor. He's like, yeah, Khabib came and talked to me. So a lot of you all might say, well, Khabib provoked the situation. You can say what you want. I mean, you're going to corner someone's teammate that you don't like. And I guess potentially talk shit to him, right? And you think he's not going to go back and call Conor? Conor came back with like 15 motherfuckers, dog. It was on. Conor was, I don't know if he was sober or not, but he had a lot of energy. And he was going crazy. He was out of control. He picked up a metal dolly that you load, cargo in. And he tossed it at the window of the bus. He didn't care if that dolly would have went into the window and split somebody's head open, Conor McGregor may have been serving jail time. But once again, I can tell you what he got. Conor McGregor from damaging a bus and all that, causing chaos, doing what he was doing. I think Conor McGregor received 5 days community service. That goes to show you, if you got money, you good. You know what I'm saying? If you got money, sometimes the legal system serves you right. You know what I'm saying? I think he received 5 days community service, y'all. 5 days community service. If that would have been me, oh my God. But Conor McGregor got the millions, dog. So that's where we at. I think Dana White is trying to make this fight. I'm absolutely sure in my MMA heart of hearts that he will defeat Dustin Poirier via knockout. Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel it. But I just touched on that because Milo asked, Mitch in the building, what's good? What's good? Yeah, man, y'all pay attention to that side of the combat sports because they have some solid bouts coming up. I mean, you have Israel Adesanya that's trying to do the same thing that Conor McGregor was the first to do. I mean, since he did it, it's been others that's been able to pull it off too, like Amanda Nunes, 135 and 45 pound champ. You know what I'm saying? You had Daniel Cormier. You know what I'm saying? You had people to be able to pull that off. Now Israel Adesanya is stepping up to light heavyweight 205 to face Juan Blachowicz. That's going to be a good fight. I just can't say that Izzy's going to go in here and blast through this guy with his punches and kicks. But then again, if Blachowicz stay on the outside and allow it to happen for 5 rounds and he's the champion, he may lose because no one really knows Blachowicz. And for Dana White to allow Adesanya to go up and fight Juan Blachowicz so quickly, the man hadn't even had a chance to just chill and enjoy his championship. Dana White allows Israel Adesanya to move up and challenge for the light heavyweight title. That's a tough fight. He beat Dominique Cruz for the vacant title that John Jones vacated. He wins because I thought Dominique Reyes was going to win, to be honest. And he hadn't even had the time to savor the moment. And now he finds out he's facing Israel Adesanya. That's wild. This dude may lose his title really soon. And then if Adesanya picks up the light heavyweight title, one of the biggest mixed martial arts fights potentially may happen. But I'm unsure right now because John Jones has been packing on muscle for the heavyweight division. I'm telling you. And you can't compare it to Spence Crawford because the UFC has cut Their entire structure is different, much more close knit than boxing. But one of the biggest fights in combat sports, if it's to happen with John Jones and Israel Adesanya, it will indeed breach the top 5 numbers that we have in boxing. I promise you that. If John Jones faces Israel Adesanya, PPV, it will do easily over 1.5 million buys. Easy. Believe me, easy. You have, first of all, you have 2 elite fighters. John Jones never been beat in the cage. Israel Adesanya never been beat in the cage. John Jones considered the GOAT of mixed martial arts. These guys' body structures and striking disciplines are somewhat similar. And it's only a matter of time before they clash. But yeah, back to boxing though. The big question is in 2 divisions right now. The big question is with the lightweight division, the welterweight division, and of course, we are all curious about what's going to happen at the heavyweight division. We want to know what's going to happen at the heavyweight division, man. What's going on? What's going to happen with Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder? That's a big story. A lot of people was on here spreading false narratives, man. They was thinking the fight was going to happen so quickly between Joshua and Tyson Fury. And I told people, I said it on my lives. I said, there's no way, there's no way that you can even imagine Tyson Fury is going to sit up here and have a fight at the end of 2020 when they're in arbitration. I remember people getting on here talking about, I know Josh, this guy's delusional. He know who he is. He's up here telling me they're not in court. And this, as a brother, man, I don't like calling, individuals of like, ethnicity and shit, derogatory names. But I'm sitting up here and I'm listening because I just went on somebody else's platform, right? And this dude was on here, right? And I'm not even on there because he's there. I'm on there because it's new. And I'm just talking about the subject. He goes on and say, yeah, this is the guy who I had a disagreement about, Deontay Wilder and all that. I'm saying to myself, how old are you not? Like, motherfucker, I didn't come on here to talk about Deontay Wilder today. I came on here to talk about the talking point, the subject. And he kept rambling on. And this is the same cat who was on another platform talking about Deontay Wilder then wasn't even in court. That basically I was just telling a lie. So I said, so if they're not in court, why have Tyson Fury fought yet? He should have fought. We should be seeing some promo for him and Anthony Joshua to fight. He should have fought that guy he was going to fight, Kabayev or whatever. And whoever else over there in the UK by the name of Anthony Joshua that they talking about they agreed to a 2-fight deal. No one care about no agreement. You got to put that shit on paper and let the ink dry. And this person up here saying, oh, they're not in no court. They're not this. Man, I don't like the channel, Roger. But dang, at that moment, you really didn't know about what the hell you was talking about. You just was up there rambling on, I guess, because you was enjoying the moment. But it proves that indeed there's an arbitration going on. And this has to be settled and cleared up in the court of law. People just thought and blaming Deontay Wilder for COVID. You're going to blame them stepping in the ring in February of 2020. But yet you somehow want that to bleed over to the COVID-19 delay and them fighting again. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and blame someone who lost just because you want to see Tyson Fury fight Anthony Joshua for the titles. I mean, you just can't do that. That's unfair. People need to get that in their heads. I mean, when everything is cleared up, these two fighters will be back in the ring. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carlos Jackson, man. I know you have big fight announcement coming on, but he has a fight coming up. I'm still waiting for Team Lopez, if y'all can be patient. Oh man. hold up, dog. Oh shoot. Be patient, man. I'm communicating right now with trying to see if I'm able to make this happen. Edgar Belanga received Prospect of the Year. I really don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with Belanga at all. Some people are having a problem with Belanga. I don't know what it is. Like people were getting upset, man. I put a post out there on IG that Belanga, if he was to face David Benavidez, he would get fucked up. I truly believe that. Edgar Belanga, in my opinion, is a year and a half out from stepping in there with David Benavidez. And him and his team has to know that. But him getting Prospect of the Year, outstanding. Cool. Salute to you. Congrats, man. But you stepping in there with David Benavidez anytime soon, believe me, you're going to make it out of the first round. I mean, if you play it smart, you'll make it out. It's not the fact that he's going to be surviving. You know what I'm saying? I mean, David Benavidez is a different animal, man. I want to ask y'all this about the super middleweight division, right? Canelo has made a point that he's trying to unify. His intent is to unify the super middleweight division. My question to you, boxing aficionados, right? Do you believe Canelo is going to unify? Do you believe it's going to happen? The reason why I'm asking you that, because his same similar words and language was to do the same at middleweight. Absolutely. Wasn't he this close? He was this close to unifying. He had one more strap, man, a single strap before he unified. What do you think about that? Do you believe he's going to stay committed to unifying the super middleweight division? What's going on, Transcendent Sports Channel? What's good? What's good? Appreciate you pulling up, bro. I'm waiting on this interview. I hope it doesn't fall by the wayside, but it does happen like this sometime. Okay, another message. Okay. He said he's coming on right now. If y'all have any questions for Team Lopez, drop them in the chat. All right. You know, I will definitely try to get to your questions. Real talk. Team Lopez Jr., what is good, man? Hey, first of all, congrats to the fight of the year, man. You should have got trainer of the year, but congrats. I appreciate you pulling up again.
What are you talking about? I did get trainer of the year.
Oh, I thought they was I must have been looking at the boxing scene where they had Derek James up there. You know what I'm saying?
What the hell is the boxing scene?
No, I thought they was referencing that, but I saw on IG where Tio had money when you were sleeping in the bed. He said, "Congrats on Trainer of the Year." So yeah, that's my bad. Congrats on
No,
Trainer of
I'm
the Year,
trainer of
man.
the year. Listen. There's only two big trainer of the year awards, and that's Ring Magazine. I already won that one. Okay. And now we're waiting for, I think it's January 22nd, so they can name the Writers Association Boxing Award Trainer of the Year. So those are the two big
BWAA.
ones. So
Okay.
I already won a big one. I'm happy for that. I didn't even expect it. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of great trainers out there. But the thing is, they can't train the way I train. My my former training is way different, from their way of training, which they've done a great job by it. I don't, I think there's a lot of trainers that are way better than me. I'm not saying I'm the best in the world, but I'm doing a great job. If they give me the awards, that's great for me. When it comes down to set up a plan and be able to win, I'm that trainer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always gonna see the gaps. I'm always gonna see the mistakes that the other fighters made. That was a perfect showing what we did with Lomachenko, man. We
Yeah.
took the best thing out of Lomachenko. We didn't let him do. We didn't let him get comfortable in there, and that's how you win fights. You could never, like I tell my son, this sport is about entertaining, but also when you're fighting with somebody, you got to take their freaking, like, their most comfortable spot. You got to take that away from them. Once you do that, the fight becomes easy.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. First of all, it shouldn't have been a surprise that you did get Trainer of the Year. Real talk. Because even
I
though
mean,
you fought
I deserve it. I deserve it because I got my son from scratch. All these
correct.
trainers, they got these champions when they were already champions.
That's what I'm saying. And I know you fought Nakatani and Richard Comey, and it bled over into your fight in 2020. But still, that should count for something because you all had three. I'm talking about three tough fights, man. Nakatani was tough. Richard Comey was tough, even though he stopped him in 2 rounds. And then you stepped in there with the top 2 pound for pound,
Let
man.
me tell you something. There wasn't one trainer, not even one trainer on the whole freaking planet, after that fight with Nakatani, that said Nakatani was a really strong fighter for my son Lopez. They all said that my son fought nobody. You understand? I was the one that said that Nakatani will beat everybody at the 135 weight division right now. Right
Yeah.
now. You know what I'm saying? And nobody's calling him out for a reason. This guy's
He dangerous.
ruthless.
He
He
dangerous,
doesn't
man.
stop. He keeps on coming. You know what I'm saying? He looked a little bit good with one of the best fighters that's gonna ever live in this planet. I told everybody, and then they trying to make it seem like, okay, Verdejo could take him out, and then we'll have a fight with him in July, for the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I mean, what they trying to do, bro? And that's with Verdejo doing a great performance with 4 different fighters before he fought this dude. A dude that we broke him, a dude that was retired, because we retired him. We sent him to the hospital. He had an injury. He couldn't recover from it. And that's
Hey,
why he
Junior.
fought Verdejo like that in the first round, because he didn't know how he was going to take those shots. But then he said,
Okay.
the hell with it.
Okay, I remember you saying that too. That's why I was surprised to see him coming back with Felix Verdejo. I remember you saying he had a head injury.
They always try, always, and I've been saying it. They try to hide that. That was a really sad day in the sport of boxing because we lost somebody that was going to be great, Maxime. I really like this kid, and he died that night, right before my son fought. So that's to tell you that my son ain't scared of nothing. These are warriors. They go in there and they fight. A lot of people don't give boxing credit, man. This is not some shit you're gonna play with. You could die in there.
Hey, Junior, how y'all feeling right now, man? I know you all celebrated, but I'm speaking more so on the boxing. It's a lot of drama that's been going on between.
New era of Floyd Mayweather. My son is gonna be the cash cow in whatever division he's in. and we're doing great things for the game, for the name of boxing. We are the only ones taking the tough competitions. We are doing it like back in the days, like in the 80s, when you had the greats like Marvin Hagler, Sugar Ray Leonard. Those were freaking real fights. That's what the public needs, real fights, you know. And all these guys are just cherry picking all their opponents, you know, and we get bashed for freaking on this, you know, for, you know, unifying all, I mean, taking all the titles at 135, which has never been done. And he's did it in 16 fights, which is freaking crazy, with 23 years old. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I want to ask you, Junior.
That record would never be beaten, man. Nobody on this planet would ever beat that.
And that's what I want to ask you. I mean, how y'all been doing with all the controversy that's surrounding that? You know, he earned them. T.O. earned them fairly. He is the undisputed lightweight king. But then you have the individuals who are out here demanding that you all fight Team Haney. How are y'all looking at that fight? Do y'all feel you even have to, or you plan on going to 140?
Listen, if we have to fight this kid, we're gonna fight him. You know, we're gonna end his career real early. All right, because my son is gonna be put a beating to him. We don't want to go backwards, man. We already got the legit WBC by beating the man. Okay, Loma wasn't scared of Devin Haney. He went looking for greatness. He went looking for the guys that had the belts. He sent me and my son to go get a belt. You know, we beat him unanimous, and now he's over here crying, come on, give me a rematch. He didn't put that in his freaking contract. Why would we want to go backwards with somebody that's not going to give us nothing? He got nothing for us. He needs to earn his stripes again, you know, and he could do that. I think he could beat anybody right now. But if he waits too long, he's going to get too old. He's got to forget about Lopez and go back there and do his thing. Because everybody's scared of Lomachenko, man. They still scared of him.
Hey, Junior, y'all should make the decisions the way you're doing. You know, I remember covering you all in Texas, man. You had the same energy you do now. The same exact energy, bro. You never faltered from the energy that you had. You said that T.O. was going to be champion in 15 fights. He was. You was telling everybody that Junior, and they were saying you was crazy. You know what I'm saying? He said, oh, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. And that's what's so
and what
amazing.
I said in the 16 fight.
What now?
And what did I say in the 16 fight?
He would have all the belts.
How long ago was that?
It wasn't that long. It was at the early.
It wasn't. We got it fast. What I'm saying, how long ago did I say that? I said that shit 2 years ago, bro. They should give me trainer of the year just for that.
Yeah. The Nostradamus. Yeah.
You know, because I was on a mission. There was nobody to stop me. And I'm going to be on a mission now because nobody's going to stop me from this kid being the greatest thing that ever lived in boxing. Nobody has ever done what he's doing right now. And we still need a lot of accolades to get to the great, you know, like a Floyd Mayweather and all those guys. I know we need a lot left, but we're coming and we're going to do it. You know,
Hey, Junior, check this out. The calls that you all making at lightweight, you know, as a grown man who's a fan and cover the sport of boxing, you all have absolutely earned your spot to make the calls the way you are. You have absolutely nothing to sit up here and explain to the people about the decisions you're making. So in my case, I feel that however you choose to go about the rest of the lightweight division, whether you want to have one more fight and move up, you all can do that because it's all about the business, right? So it's all about the business. Make the most money and move up to 140. Do y'all plan on having 2 more fights at lightweight or just one more big fight?
Listen, I've been holding my son's back. I've been holding my son back from being great by having him still fight at 135. He should have been done with 135 like a year and a half ago.
Correct.
But we wanted Lomachenko, and that's what strives us to keep on, you know, keep on this weight, which he's the worst at this weight because he's draining himself.
Correct.
You know, he's not going to be the best fighter at this weight. He'll be a great fighter at 140, 147 if I let him breathe, but I let him take that step. But it's always the freaking haters, the people that are trying to take our belts. Listen, we're going to go fight Gambosas in freaking Australia where they stripped freaking Manny Pacquiao a clear fight over Jeff Thorne. So we're taking risk going over there with all our belts.
I got
That's
you.
what the sport needs, man. Risk. And none of these young cats are willing to do it. You know why? Because they're content with all the people, you know, with all the subscribers that they have, with all the freaking followers, and they think they're great because of that. Back in the days, people like Sugar Ray Leonard, you know, Marvin Hagler and all those guys, Thomas Hearns, all those guys, people that enjoy watching them would have laughed at what's going on right now. Would have laughed. Would have said, well, who the hell is that guy? Oh, no, he's great because everybody follows him. He's got over 8 million viewers. I mean, 8 million people that follow him. So that makes him better than Teofimo that just won all the belts. Are you fucking crazy? We want to see a real champ. We want to see the people's champ.
Yeah.
You know? And people are eating this fucking crap. You know,
I agree with you on the social media.
Boxing is horrible.
Hey, I agree with you on this social media shit, though. I agree with you with the huge social media following without the talent. I agree with you on that. Huge social media without the boxing talent. I totally get it with that. You know what I'm saying?
That's the era you're living in where greats like Oscar the Lawyer saying that my fucking son's belts don't matter. Yeah. Because Ryan Garcia got all these followers, and that's what makes money. That's a disgrace. I would have never expected that from Oscar, because Oscar was one of the greats. You know, he's in that list with all those people. You know what I'm saying? And it hurts me to see that. Hurts me to see that, and it's gonna get worse, bro, because people are buying into this.
I think if
I mind beating up a social media superstar, why not? That's what we're gonna end up fighting.
Yeah, I think you all should do what you're doing. You should take advantage of the decision-making process, however you see fit, what best benefits Team Lopez. Because if Team Haney, in my opinion, would have did what you all was able to accomplish, they would have had y'all doing the exact same thing. You know what I'm saying? They would have had y'all struggling too.
He would have been a superstar everywhere. He would have been on TV shows, everything, you know. Oh, I got to give it to his father. He's done a great job by that, you know, publicity-wise, getting him in there with the Floyd Mayweathers, with all these guys, even, you know, all these great fighters. Devin been around all these great fighters. Sam Judah, you know, he's been around these fighters. So he's been in the boxing since he was like maybe 10, 11, 12 years old. Me and my son did this shit the hard way, breaking walls. Nobody helped us. That's why my son is the best, because we did it the hard way. You know, and I used to always tell my son, nobody gave us publicity, bro. We did this from scratch by beating whoever the hell is in front of us, and we're gonna keep on beating the people that's in front of us, and nobody's gonna stop us. Because one thing about my son, he adapts to any style. We just broke a dude that had like over 400 fights, the guy that's seen it all, and we made him look regular. And because of that, everybody now is saying that he was overrated. I mean, you know, he was overrated.
He was washed up. Yeah, he was washed up. Yeah.
This guy is nothing. Chalilo Matek was nobody. You know, because why? Because Teofimo beat him? People are stupid. They were worshiping this guy before. You know, they were worshiping Chalilo Matek. Like, but son didn't have a chance. We beat Vegas, man. The odds were like 4-1 at once.
Hey, Junior, let me ask you this question. From the chat. Lawrence Williams states, are you confident a deal can be reached with Cambosis before it go to purse bid? That's from the live chat.
I believe that they're giving us some good numbers. Let's see. I'm not happy with the numbers as right now, but I think we could work something out, you know. It all depends. We taking all the risks. You know, we're going over there to their town. So they're gonna at least give us something that's gonna make us want to go down there. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So we're dealing with that right now. the negotiations. It's between me and my son. We make the decision, and then we take it from there.
I have heard you on record as saying that you all want to face Haney, but the bigger purse is over in Australia. So you're
Of
going
course.
for, yeah.
Of course. You
So
think
you
that
going for
Haney's
the most?
gonna want to fight us if he could go make $5 million more somewhere else?
Absolutely.
Come
It's
on,
not. Yeah.
stupid. And plus, they got to show what they got because they haven't fought nobody. And who the hell did Ryan Garcia beat? I said it before the fight. He was going to fight a loser, a guy that had losing in his head.
Correct.
And that's how Campbell looked. Exactly what I said was going to happen. He looked scared in there.
Why do you think they're giving Garcia so much credit, though? They act like he defeated Lomachenko. Why do you think they're giving Ryan Garcia so much credit?
The guy got dropped like a fly, and they still give him respect. Imagine my son getting dropped like that. Oh, forget about it. I would never freaking stop hearing it.
You're right. You're right. You're right, man.
They would be putting mimics of shit on him every day of him getting dropped like that. Boom, boom, boom. Every day and every person that will talk about it would just put videos of it everywhere, to bash us, to shut me up. It's not gonna ever happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen in the amateurs with 175. It's not gonna happen now. My son would never get dropped like that.
Yeah, it would have made y'all look real bad.
I mean, against a guy like that.
Correct. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It depends
I agree with that, man. If Teofimo would have been in that position, like Ryan Garcia, oh man, they would have hung you on the cross, man. Real talk.
It's real talk, bro. That's how I know I'm going to the top, because they're haters for anything. They hate. I got teeth haters. People that talk about my teeth, bro. So I know I'm in the winning game because everybody's hating on everything they could see to hurt us, and it just makes me happy because I get excited of people talking bad about me because it means we're doing something right.
Correct. Hey, let me ask you this. Is it certain that you only gonna have one fight after if you get the Kambosos fight? Are you really planning on moving up to 140 potentially as a unified and get that title fight?
Listen, if you're a smart person, like everybody else that would think about this fight, you think we're gonna sit down and wait for Josh Taylor and Ramirez to fight and sit down just watching to wait to fight? No. That's why I want this fight right away, because I want myself fighting 3 times this year. Okay. I want that Jose Ramirez Josh Taylor fight at the end of the year to blow it up in the Madison Square Garden, on Heisman night. It will be freaking amazing. And so that's my dream. That's what I want. I want to be able to unify, to take all the belts at 140 as well. Nobody has ever done that back to back, so I would like that for my son.
So you would rather fight Ramirez than Taylor? Which one? It doesn't matter to you?
They're all the same to me. They're all the same to me and my son. We always find a way to win. Always.
There was another question asked in the chat there, Junior. How long will your training camp be if you fight Kambosos in Australia? How early are you all going to step over in Australia? You going to have an entire fight camp over there or not?
All we need is 8 weeks. That's all we need.
Is the 8 weeks all going to be in Australia, or are you going to go over there with 3 weeks left?
Got to be in Australia.
Okay. All right. That's what's up.
Yeah. We like to finish the camp right there where where we're going to fight, and Australia is very far from us. So I don't want my son taking that trip, a week before the fight. I want him to be relaxed. I want him to only think about the fight. So I think, going down there early will be an option for us. If we have to quarantine for 14 days, let's see what happens. I think a lot of things are going to change within the next months. So, we never stop training though. I still do my cardio and my stuff down here with him. He's doing a couple of things right now. He'll be with me back on Friday, and we're going to start, training all over again.
Oh, that's what's up. So do you think with what T.O.'s been able to accomplish there, Junior, do you think y'all have received enough publicity and so from the mainstream networks on what he's been able to accomplish?
Well, as of right now, no. But is it coming? Yes. I think this will be our breakout year. I think we did great numbers in the fight with Loma. It was over 4.2 million. That those are numbers that people don't talk about. Everybody's talking about like, oh my God, pay-per-view. I mean, being on pay-per-view don't make you a pay-per-view star. Selling, over 200,000 pay-per-views or 400,000 like Manny Pacquiao, that makes you a star. Selling like 200,000, come on, man. Who are you freaking lying to? Who are you kidding? Only because you fight pay-per-view. I think my son's fight with Lomachenko would have made way better than the fight with Tyson Fury and Wilder, 100 times. But I spoke to Bob and he didn't want to do it. He wanted to take that risk, and look what happened. It was one of the biggest fights ever viewed on ESPN or any channel. So
free TV.
I think we did great numbers.
Yeah, he's definitely changed levels there, Junior. I mean, T.O. has changed levels. I'm serious. With the gauntlet that you all ran with Nakatani and then Richard Comey, and especially for Vasyl Lomachenko, top 2 pound for pound. I mean, like you said, it's going to be a long time before somebody even come close to collecting the titles and being able to accomplish what he did.
Listen, this is not me saying it. This is facts. How many? Name me one fighter, and I'll wait forever, that has gotten 4.2 million views on ESPN with only 16 fights. Name me one.
That's true. He did it. He did it.
Doesn't exist. And it will never exist because
he did it without
with only 16 fights.
Yeah, he was able to do it too, Junior, without defending his IBF. He basically went into a unification bout, having won his IBF title to fight for all the titles in the lightweight division. I mean, that's commendable for real.
We beat the man to get the man that everybody would they want to fight. And now he's overrated. He was always overrated. Come on, please.
Hey, how was y'all feeling?
I mean, you gotta really be a big fan of somebody to believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's facts. Nobody's doing it like my son. And they gotta stop that. That's why they don't want to fight him. Nobody want to fight my son. They say they want to, but when it comes down to, they will overprice themselves or they will find a way. And people don't understand that. Fights are not made just because two people want to fight. Things happen. When we call somebody out, we go after them, and we don't stop. Because I know Loma he was dying for Kobe to beat us.
Oh yeah.
He didn't want to believe that my son was this good. And when we beat Comey, I think that's when we got him real good. That's when he really wanted to fight my son because he wanted to take him out of his head. He couldn't take it. He couldn't deal with it no more. And he froze when it came to the day. He froze. We froze him.
And let me ask you this, there, Junior. Who is one of your all-time favorites from D-Ray in the chat? He said, who is one of your all-time favorite fighters in boxing?
Mike Tyson.
All right.
Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather was one of the greats. Those are the guys that taught me how to train.
Has Mike Tyson hit y'all up? I see Garcia over there, but y'all should have been over there with Mike Tyson. Has he hit you up to stop by the hot box yet? You know what I'm saying? So y'all can get that interview time in with the champ, the legend himself. Has he called y'all up? Oh, okay.
Did that. Yeah.
It must not be,
man. It was crazy. Yeah, we was talking to Devin Haney. Just the same thing that happened with Ryan. Instead of it being Tank, it was Devin Haney. It was the same thing. So I think Mike Tyson did a good thing, man.
Yeah.
He's promoting the fights, and that's what he needs to do.
That's what's up, man. I look at Teofimo, man. The sky's the limit, and I hope y'all keep the momentum going, moving up to 140 because y'all deserve a title shot, in my opinion. I mean, you see fighters do it all the time. Mikey Garcia moved up to 47, title shot. I mean,
we're going
Terrence
straight.
Crawford, all that.
We're going straight for that Josh Taylor fight and Jose Ramirez fight. Whoever wins in that fight is fighting my son. That's the most money they're gonna make. Nobody else.
So you trying to go for all the titles. Whoever wins the undisputed, y'all trying to step up and get that next shot at the winner.
Of course.
Okay.
But we need at least 2 fights to get there.
Okay, I got you.
We're not gonna sit around and not be active, you know. So we might fight twice at 135. You know, God has everything planned for us. So whatever He wants, that's what's gonna happen. You know, everything falls into place.
Hey, what did y'all do to celebrate that, Junior? When the fight was over, what did y'all do to celebrate, man?
I took the belts to my hotel room, bro, and I made love to all of them. I told my son, "These are my girls tonight, bro. You don't touch them."
Hey, that was a lot of belts, man. That was a menage, huh? Huh, that Junior?
That would never happen again.
Hey, I feel you on that, man.
Never. And there would never be a guy like me ever again, you know, pushing for that fight the way I did. You know, that was all I wanted. That's what the takeover meant. Taking over the whole 135 weight division, and that's what we did. We accomplished that. You know.
When did you know you had to fight, though?
So everything's beautiful. I gotta go. I gotta get some dinner with my family and enjoy them. I got my daughters with me. I got my wife.
Okay.
My son is in somewhere else.
Hey, Junior, it's always a pleasure, man. Appreciate you pulling up.
So everything's going perfectly. Beautiful.
Hey, appreciate you pulling up, Junior. Success, man. Thanks.
Anytime. Give me a call, man. I'm here for you. I'm here for the people, bro, and I'm here to say the truth. You know? Peace.
Appreciate it. Teofimo Lopez, man, the lightweight king. Appreciate you pulling up.
The takeover.
Yeah. Hey, you know what it is, man. I appreciate Junior pulling up, man. That was Team Lopez who stopped through. Man, much respect to them. You know, like I always tell people, I had the opportunity of covering them in Texas. And, you know, shout out to Lee for setting that up. But that was one of the best experiences I had on that level with Top Rank. I mean, I was able to cover them from start to finish, the entire team. And that was before T.O. even had any belts at all. Like I think he may have had 10 fights, I believe, 11 fights, something like that. But good people, man. Good people. Real talk. I'm a Teofimo Lopez fan, absolutely. Not a bandwagon rider. I was covering him before he got the belts. I was going for him when he stepped in there with Lomachenko. Just check the lives. But, you know, apart from that, a lot of people did not. Hold on for a second. Y'all hold on for a minute. Hey, everybody that was here, man, I appreciate you stopping through, man. When team members like him, especially being a father, the gauntlet they was able to run in boxing was amazing. And when they take their time out, man, with their family in the car, man, that's the shit that mean the most to me. So, you know, I appreciate him pulling up, taking that time. I have another fighter on deck. What's going on, Carlos?
Scotty, mother effing white.
What's good, man? I appreciate you pulling up. Everybody, this Carlos Jackson, man.
Hey, something wrong with the mic. Something wrong with the mic for some reason.
Who's mic? Mine or yours?
Yeah, something wrong with the mic. It's like it sounds like real crazy muffled. Like it sounds crazy.
Hold on for a second. What about now?
Nah, it's still kind of crazy muffled a little.
All right, hold on for a second. Can y'all hear me good in the live chat? Can y'all hear me good? I hope.
It's still It's still going like in and out a little bit. I mean, it's not in and out, but it sounds like real staticky a little bit.
Are you on your phone?
Yeah, it's still staticky a little bit.
It's cool on my end. I hear you just fine. Hold on for a second.
Shit, man. You sounded hella good earlier today.
What about now?
It's just still a little staticky.
I don't even know what that could be, man.
It sounded good when you was talking with Junior, and I was like, yeah, I can hear you perfectly when talking to Junior.
You still don't have that flip phone, do you?
Let me see. Maybe it might be my shit. I don't know. Maybe it might be my phone. Can you hear me perfectly?
Yeah, you good, man.
Let me see. It might be my phone or something.
You might have one of those burner phones, man. I don't know.
No, I ain't got. Yeah, it was my phone. It was my phone. God damn. My phone was good. For some reason, it couldn't do nothing. I had to put my earpods on, bro.
Hey, man, what you been up to, man? Let your fans know who you are, man. What you got popping, bro?
Man, Carlos Jackson, man, straight. From Newport News, representing Atlanta right now at the moment. But man, I just been working, man. I got this fight day coming up, man. I got fight days coming up. We got a secured line. We got a secured line. I'm gonna announce it tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for people who probably already know, because if they might look on BoxRec, but yeah, just know that I'm announcing it tomorrow, and yeah, we getting it cracking. We getting it cracking. You know what I'm saying? The camp starts tomorrow.
What you talking about on BoxRec? Don't let me. I need to find it. If it's on BoxRec, it's free game for me to talk about it. Yeah.
I know.
Hey, if it's on BoxRec, it's free game for me to talk about it.
Hey, look, don't do
Oh,
it. We ain't gonna do it.
Damn, your opponent not on there yet. Okay.
I gonna do it just you.
Okay.
No,
all right.
It's not on there. It ain't on there just yet. Just know you know the day, so it's going down. So yeah, man.
Congrats, man, on that, man. Next month.
Yeah, we gonna get.
Yeah, next month you got to fight, man. I want to let everybody know, man. This cat's solid, bro. You know, I've done media with him several times, but not just that. As a fighter, you know, as a person in general, man, he keep his word. He goes above and beyond what a fighter supposed to do, especially for somebody like myself, man. You know, and I appreciate you for doing that, Carlos. You know, I look forward to covering the next fight too, man.
Man, you know, it's always love, man. I'm always gonna be a genuine guy. I ain't like you know me, man. I ain't like most of these dudes. Most of these guys, they might forget where they come from or whatever the case may be. I'm always stay solid. People stay solid with me, and I keep it real with everybody. So you know, when you the first person, hey, look, I was gonna hit your phone up tomorrow. I was gonna be like, yo, Scotty, pull up next week. You know what I'm saying? You can tap in with me and all. Cause I was gonna be like, pull up on me. You can, cause I got a solid camp next week. Like I got a solid camp, dog. Like
for real?
it's gonna be. I think this is gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be like the best camp in Georgia, in my opinion. Like a real solid camp. You know what I mean?
Man, give me that call, bro. Give me that call, dog. Let me know. Let me know the schedule,
look, we
bro.
ain't even. Hell, we on the phone. We on the phone now. So look, you want to put up on me at Doug. Pull up on me at the Lima gym at 9 o'clock. I'm gonna let you know for sure, because I told my strength trainer, you can pull up on me at 9 o'clock. You can watch me do strength training and stuff like that, man. Watch me do I got a strength training coach, and I just got sponsored with Icebox in Buckhead. You know, so I got the cardio. I got recovery now on deck. Everything is more now. Is more so solid now. You know what I mean? So everything's about to be real love, man. Everything is about to be. It's about to be. I think one of the most. I'm not gonna say if not one of the best camps thus far. Thus far.
Hey, I ain't saying that to you, Lawrence. Lawrence say Carlos will be back January 23rd on Glenn Johnson's promotion. I was like, okay. You know, if you say so, you know what I'm saying? No, it's all good, Lawrence. I mean, Lawrence be dropping that boxing info, man. Salute to Lawrence, man. He be dropping that boxing info for real.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's cool, man.
Shout out to you, bro. Yeah.
So
it's going
you're looking at
man.
what? A 6-week training camp there, Carlos?
Yeah, man. That's why I asked for that, man. I put my money into this one, man. I put my own money, man. It's my hard work money right here,
Mm.
man. Like my own dollars, bro. You know, and the crazy part is I'm actually it was like I didn't really want that date. I was kind of like, damn, they gave me that date because me and my man's we going, like now it's about to be two hitters that's gonna go at each other, and it's gonna be kind of eerie when I break the news tomorrow. But
Mm.
it's all love.
Oh,
It's
so
all
you
love
know?
and fair
Oh, so
game,
you and him
man.
cool? So
Yeah,
you and
yeah,
him cool?
man. Yeah, man. Man, we cool. I'm cool with everybody, man. I got no problem with nobody, man. It's all fair game. It's all love. You know what I mean? I just, I put my money into it, man. This is not my promotion, but this is my money. What I put my
Yeah,
money into. You know what I'm saying? I invested into this shit, and we got some good fighters on the card. Like we got some real good fighters on the card, and I'm announced. I mean, they already announced themselves, but one didn't announce it, and he just fought on PBC. And
okay.
yeah, man. So it's gonna be love. And I think you probably seen him. You seen him? He fought on
I know who you
PBC.
talking about. Yeah,
Christmas. Yeah.
yeah.
So we doing our yeah, man. We got hitters on our card. You know what I'm saying?
That's
We
what's
got
up,
hitters.
man.
So it's gonna be love. It's gonna be love. And I'm main eventing it. So yeah, man. I'm gonna get the promotion for this joint. It's gonna be crazy, man. I mean, the training is gonna be better because I try to stick to the training, the fighting. You know what I mean? And we're on because I'm not gonna take my opponent lightly because we got opponents that we're gonna line up. Coach got me the opponents we're gonna line up, and they're not gonna be no slouches. But you know, the promotion behind it is just gonna be. I think it's gonna be a lot more epic than I ever done before as far as in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? We got two
Yeah.
great cards. You can pick whichever one you want to go to, and it's just gonna be crazy, man. I was gonna hit you up tomorrow, man. I was like, damn. Speaking of Scotty text me, I'm like, man, I was gonna literally like, yo, I was gonna break the news and then hit your phone and be like, yo, pull up on me on Tuesday, man. Pull up on me to get some footage of me doing, I mean, if you want to get some footage of me doing strip training and we can do an interview and all of that. You can interview my man Coach Troy and see what he's doing with Lima and everything. And you know what I'm
Yeah, for
saying?
sure, man. Just let me know, man, for sure. You know what it is,
I
bro.
got you. Yeah, man.
I
It's
seen
gonna
I
be
seen your
love.
timeline. I seen you put some info fight news coming. So I was just waiting. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know if you gonna go
Yeah,
on
man.
live on IG or not.
Yeah, everybody's waiting on everybody like, man, when? And I'm like, damn. I was gonna say it Saturday, but I was like, man, I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers or somebody. I was like, damn, right, I mean, why I got to be on that same day as my homeboys? Why I got to be there? And I think you know who they are. You know who they are. They my dogs, and it's love, but it's like, damn, you know what I mean? We got to go against them. It's all good, though. You know what I'm saying? It's all love. It's all fair. It's all love and war. You know what I'm saying?
Is it gonna be a live gate? D-Ray asked, was it gonna be a live gate?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Okay,
gonna
for
be
sure.
live. It's gonna be live, man. You don't want to be there. It's gonna be. We gonna knock. It's gonna be some knockouts, dog. It's gonna be some fights, man. I'm not gonna. I'm not picking an opponent that's gonna come there and lay down. We're not choosing that
Yeah,
shit. We're not going that route because my next fight will be on ESPN again, and I'm not. I'm not picking no slouches. I'm back at 122, and we're gonna dominate. That's what we plan on
that's what's
doing,
up.
and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. I'm gonna beat the hell out of him. I'm gonna make an example out of somebody. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not coming to lay down on me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't picking nobody that's coming to lay down neither.
Hey, 21 Strong asked, do you think boxing will come back to VA?
Boxing still is VA. Shit,
He
man. I
said
mean, you
boxing
got
in
good
VA
dudes out
21
there.
Strong.
It's just boxing is VA. You got my man Nick Sullivan. He out of Norfolk. You got what's that other guy from Norfolk, man? He's popular right now. I forgot his name, man. He just went pro. He was a solid dude from the USA boxing. I forgot the kid's name. He fight out of Norfolk. And you got some solid dudes. You got me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I live out here and I started boxing here, but I always show love to VA, man. VA
Yeah.
got all the athletes, man. I don't care. Mike, I'm from where Mike Vick from. I'm from they same project. I'm from Really Circle, so
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, man.
That's what's
Yeah,
up, man. It's good to see you. And Coach Felipe, man,
yeah.
about to head back to the battlegrounds. My dog, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we back, Scotty. I'm like, damn, this. I've been waiting on this joint for a long time. Everybody been dwelling on me fighting Enrique, and I've been like, bro, I'm trying to get past it. Even though I know that was my last fight, but I'm trying to get past that, bro. That's all love. I showed him genuine love because he beat me. He upset me, and that's all good, man. But I'm getting past that. I don't want to keep talking about that fight. We're on the next better thing. We've been waiting on this motherfucking fight for a long time. Even though Mike Plani ducked me too, we've been just looking for a fight, bro. We just been looking, and that's it. Now we finally got a date. We got to get the opponent now, and we're gonna beat the hell out of him, and then hopefully by March or June. I mean, hopefully by March or April, we'll be back on ESPN for sure, for sure.
Okay. Do they have big fights over there in VA? I think that's what he meant. Are they still having big fights over there,
Yeah,
fight cards
big
over there in
fight.
VA?
Nah, I don't think. I think VA shut down right now. I think VA
Okay.
Virginia shut down. Like
DC
it's
shut
not
down?
VA. It's not like Atlanta or yeah. I think they is too. I guess. I think. I mean, I don't think DC shut. I mean, no. Yeah, it's shut down. It's not like shut down. But they're not like Atlanta or Houston. They're not doing it. I don't think they're putting on like events like that because there's
I
not that
got you.
much money to it. But I don't think they're doing it right now. I don't think they're doing it. No, I don't think they're doing it. Cause last time I've
I
been
got
out there, it wasn't shit to do out there. Like it wasn't nothing to do out there.
Is any of your family coming down, that was down here previously at the get together or whatever? Are they dropping through for your fight or what?
Yeah, yeah. I ain't even announced the date yet. I ain't even say it. I ain't even tell. No, I just wanted to get the suspense up there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. I
I
got
just
you.
wanted to get the suspense. It's only a couple people that know the exact date, but you know, I'm pretty sure they probably is, and there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna show up. A lot of my people's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? From
Yeah.
LA to Virginia, and my mom. There's a lot of people that's gonna show up, so it's gonna be love. It's gonna be love. I'm trying my best to figure out how I want to promote this thing. You know what I'm saying? Go on different, media runs and stuff like that. It's gonna be epic, man. I'm trying my best to make this the most epic fight as I can. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the
Epic
only way
fight as
you
I can
should do
for
it,
Georgia.
Carlos. That's the only way you should
Yeah,
do it, bro.
man. I'm trying to make that comeback. I'm back, man. Dog back. So it's like, damn. I'm trying. It's been a long time. I mean, I ain't gonna say it's been a long time for me. Fuck that. 'Cause I've been wanting to fight for a long time.
Well, let,
I've been
let
waiting on
them
fight.
know
I've
when
been
the last
wanting.
time you was in the ring, man. Let them know the last time you was in the ring.
In July, I was in the ring. I was on Top Rank card in ESPN. Back in July 2nd, I was in the ring July 2nd against Enrique Vivas. He's a strong 126-pound Mexican, and I normally fight at 122. Not saying not taking nothing away from him, because I did come to
Yeah.
fight and we had a close battle, like real close battle. It was a war, that motherfucker. Like we fought, like you gonna have to kill me in that bitch. Same way he said the same thing. You might kill him, but it was a battle. We fought, and he got the decision. Because I think from what I heard, he won unanimously on two of the judges' scorecards in the last two rounds. He edged them out, so I was like, oh yeah, he got me. It's all good. But that was the last time I was on the ESPN, man. So they wanted us to fight again in what October on the Neverete card, Neverete Vilas card,
Oh,
but
that would have been a good one. Yeah.
he didn't want to fight me, bro. I know
Okay.
he didn't want to fight me, bro. Don't I ain't ducking nobody. I accepted that fight, so he didn't want to fight me. I can't do nothing about it.
They know you ain't slacking, Carlos, man. Come on, man. They know they got
They
a
know.
live one, man. When they call your name up there, bro.
Yeah, man. They know he probably was like, damn, he just came from 126 for some hard ass Mexican. And, he ain't sit down, he ain't bow down to that motherfucker, none of that shit. Oh no. He coming back down to 122? Oh no, he want that.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man.
You
Hey, they
fighting, you
asked
fighting gorilla, dog.
what's good, Black Star Sports TV in the building. He said, where in VA you from?
I'm from Newport News. Man. I call it
Newport
bad,
News, man.
bad news. I call it bad news. You know, from uptown. I used to live in downtown. I'm from Willie Circle, bro. Willie Circle. Lived in Willie Circle. Moved to North Jefferson. You know, I moved back and forth. I used to live in LA too, so
Yeah.
I moved every motherfucking. I mean, I used to live everywhere, bro. Not everywhere, but yeah, LA and Virginia. And I live in Atlanta now, so
So you starting fight camp this week, or you already in fight camp, man?
I mean, I would say because I had a cold last week. I started it last week. We didn't really have a date, so it wasn't really secured last week. So it just got secured like Friday night. Like
Okay.
Friday night, like we boom, it's
I'm just asking,
solidified.
so
It wasn't really
we.
solidified. Yeah, yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
asking before you go in fight camp, bro. We can go downtown and get something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Before you go to fight camp and have to be on a diet,
Oh
dog.
yeah, man. Listen, the promo. No. Look, I got. Hey, look. I was gonna call you tomorrow, but I swear to God, I was gonna announce the day and then hit your phone. It's gonna be early morning, bro. I was like, yo, Scott, why you just like God do stuff in some crazy ways, bro? I was gonna call you because like I told you, I was gonna break the news. If I got a breaking news, I was gonna hit you up. I was gonna call you and be like, yo, Scotty, I got da da da. Yo, look, come to Tuesday. We're gonna do strip training. Put up there. I'm gonna have my we doing recovery. Like this is gonna be like a press run. Dude, come to brunch with me. We're gonna eat brunch Saturday. Like I was gonna do we're gonna do like a crazy press run, bro, for like 2 weeks strong.
Mm,
Because I gotta build a fight, bro. I gotta build this fight up. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I gotta build a fight. We gotta sell tickets. Or no, I ain't gonna say I got. You know what we gotta do, man. We gotta sell. We gotta
yeah,
sell
for
this
sure. Yeah,
fight.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we up against hard competition because they're from Atlanta. They're from Atlanta. They're more popular than I am. I'm not from here, so you know what I mean. We're up against, and then my dogs. I'm not trying to go against my mans and stuff like. I'm
Yeah,
over
we
here
got
in
to talk about
Philly,
that,
bro.
dog. We got to talk about that shit. I'm curious now. Shit,
Yeah,
I think
man.
I
I was
know, but
like, damn. Nah, yeah, my man Hot Rod, man, my man Maybach Hot. He fighting on the same day, man. He's fighting on the same day, man. Him, my boy DeAndre Smith, and my man for Toledo, Ohio. He's coming down here. Thomas Matisse. He fought on Showbox. They all
yeah,
fight on this card. They all fight on their own card under what's my man Vic? What's Vic Green promotion company? I forgot, man. I forgot Vic promotion company. Damn. Oh, Post Boxing. Post Boxing. You've seen Post Boxing before.
yeah.
They having a post boxing thing going on out here. So they fighting out here on that same day. But they knew about their date the week, like last week ahead of time. And I just found out Friday. Like ours just got solidified. Mine just got solidified Friday night. I was like, damn, man, fuck, man. I had to go against them guys. I know they're gonna be, they probably, I know it's gonna be love. It ain't nothing, they're not gonna look at it like, oh man, we're gonna be battling. It ain't really none of that. Crazy part is I actually sparred all three of them. That's the fucking crazy part. I
Damn.
actually sparred all three of them.
I'm gonna let it
I
ride
know,
then, man. I
right? I
definitely
sparred all three of
we're
them.
gonna chop it up though. We're gonna chop it up on that, bro.
Yeah, man, it's all love, man. It's gonna be epic, man. Like we gonna do something crazy for it. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do something outside of my character. Most of the time, I be cool. But I told myself, and I was talking to my homegirl during brunch on Saturday. I'm starting to do brunch. And I got bougie as a motherfucker, Scotty. That shit's crazy. Hey, nah, but I'm talking to my homegirl during brunch, and I was like, man, she was just telling me like, it's not you gotta get out of character because she know me. I'm a professional dude. I'm not a nice, humble person. You know me. I'm not really that quiet dude, but I don't want to come off as too loud. You know what I mean? Because I don't know how that might strike people. But man, you gotta show your ass sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be different. Show, talk to people and be more talkative a little bit. You know, because
Sell
you
the
talk
fight.
a
Sell the
lot.
fight. Yeah.
Basically, yeah, sell the fight, man. Talk your shit, man, a little bit, man. Talk. Sometimes you gotta just break your character. People like it when I break my character. When I mean, not a character. It's not really an act when somebody pissed me off and I started dissing them. or you know what I mean, stuff like that, you know, because I can get disrespectful, you know. But I'm gonna sell the fuck out of this fight, man. I'm gonna start talking a lot. It's gonna be a lot of more videos recorded. It's gonna be a whole lot going on for the next, I say the next 2 3 weeks. I'm gonna sell the fuck out of this fight while I'm training. I'm still gonna be training my ass off. You know me, I live in the gym and I'm gonna be training my ass off. I got a full camp. Like I literally got guys that's gonna be running with me. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be working out together, doing our recovery with chirotherapy, ice box, strength training. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be a full real camp, like not no bullshit. It's gonna be a real live camp this year, man. I mean for this fight, and I mean and on. But this is gonna be my first real live camp, and I'm bringing that shit into Georgia, man. You know,
For
so
sure, man. Represent, man.
we're gonna
Hey, I
do it
look
real
forward
huge,
to that,
man.
man. I look forward to that, Carlos, for real, man. We'll
Yeah,
talk
man.
offline, man. Somebody said break the news, but nah,
Oh yeah,
man. You
for
know, if you
sure.
can't break the news yet, man, we'll wait. I'll break it another day. It's all good.
Nah, not yet. It'll be come back. If you follow me on the Instagram at Carlos Jackson with two N's, I'm breaking news tomorrow morning. We're gonna break the news tomorrow. We're gonna get a date out, and then you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna talk my shit way more. It's gonna be, you know what I mean. I know I'm gonna get them phone calls from people. I know I'm gonna get them phone calls from them. Damn, you fighting on the same day? Damn, man. Hey, that ain't me, bro. I'm not the
Yeah.
one that said today, bro. That's not me. That ain't my job. I just
Hey,
put the
let them know
money
your
to it.
IG, Carlos. Hey, drop
It's
your IG. Let them know where they can follow you on IG, man. On
it's
social media.
Carlos. It's Carlos Jackson. Uh, how do I do it? Do I go in the comments?
I
I'm
mean,
trying
you can
trying to
drop them
figure
in
out how
the
to do it.
comments, or you can just, however you want to do it.
It's Carlos Jackson. Carlos Jackson with two N's. It should pop up, man. Carlos Jackson. Carlos Jackson. JACKSONN. You know, that's not how you spell my real name, but for some reason my real name has been. I don't know. Somebody got my real name for some weird ass reason, but yeah, it's Carlos Jackson with two N's. You know what I'm saying? Pull up on me. Um, it's some you gonna see some fly shit, man. I mean, it's fly shit going on over here. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna do it real big, man. We're gonna keep it going, and we're gonna always show love and be professional, but at the same time, I do talk my shit a little bit. So yeah, y'all
Yeah,
pull
for
up on
sure.
me, and it is what it is. I'm gonna talk my shit even more. 2021, I'm gonna show my ass this year. I'm gonna show my ass like an Instagram bitch. You know what
Yeah. You
I'm saying?
say you gonna switch up
So
the
you know
dance,
what I'm
God damn it.
saying? I'm gonna switch it up a little bit this time. I think I got way more comfortable with the camera now. You broke me out of that. I ain't gonna lie.
For real. The
I
first
got
time you
way
were like,
more
yeah, nigga,
comfortable
what you
on the
want?
camera now. I ain't trying to do this interview shit like that. But now I'm used to being in front of the cameras. I'm gonna show my ass like an IG bitch. You know what I'm saying? I ain't playing no games with nobody. And I can fight. Don't think I ain't no slouch. I ain't one of these highlight reel niggas and none of that. Nah, half these niggas can't nobody pull up a highlight reel on me, get my ass whooped from nobody. And that's from LA to Miami, anywhere, Virginia, out here, nowhere, Alabama, Tennessee, nobody. And I done spar with the best of them. I done spar with the best of them. The
The
best.
real,
I'm
man.
talking the best. So I ain't nobody. So you know what I'm saying. And I'm coming now at this point, 2021. I'm coming out. I broke out last year. This year is gonna be even more epic. You know what I mean? This year I want a
Yeah.
belt, so we want the belts in the bag. So this time it's gonna be a lot more different. This time I'm gonna show my ass and I'm gonna start exposing shit. That's how I felt. I just feel like exposing motherfuckers this time because it's a lot of deceiving things going on Instagram. So I think I gotta expose the divas. And yeah, it's about to be crazy this year, man. I'm
Yeah,
gonna show
we'll
my
talk
ass.
offline, man. It's all good. We'll talk
Oh
offline.
yeah, for
Any
sure,
final
bro.
words you gotta say to your fans, man?
Man, just support me, man. Follow me on IG, man. Follow me on Instagram at Carlo Jackson with two N's, and yeah, man, just show love. I'm out here. I'm campaigning, man. 122. We're gonna be dominating the division. King Dynamite, Action Jackson, the Gorilla. You know what I mean? The chimpanzee of this motherfucking division. And I'm here, man. I'm here, and I ain't going no motherfucking where. You know what I'm saying? Like Pac said it best. You know what I'm saying? Um, you can ride. You know what I'm saying? This shit ain't for niggas. It's for niggas and bitches, power and money, riders and punks. Nigga, what side you niggas on? You niggas on my side, it's cool. You niggas ain't on my side, I'm moving. I'm bulldozing through you motherfuckers. Point blank.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I appreciate you pulling up there, Carlos. You know, I don't want to keep
No
you long
doubt.
into the night, man. But I appreciate you being patient,
Yeah,
man.
man.
When Junior was on deck, man, I didn't even see you in here, so I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, nah, yeah, I said, I was like, damn, yeah, that my man Junior's on deck. I was like, yeah, Junior had to talk his shit. I like Junior.
Yeah,
I like T.O., bro. I love T.O. That's my dude, man. I'm gonna get to that point. Watch me this year. I'm gonna get to that point this year. That's my word, man.
yeah, absolutely, man. You're a solid one, bro. I always appreciate covering you in the sport,
No
and
doubt,
definitely, man,
man.
we're gonna chop it up about this week.
No doubt, for sure, man. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow once I break the news. I'm gonna tell you what time to pull up at the at Lima Gym and shit like that, man. Get you some footage of the show, trying to get an interview and everything like that.
And don't wait the 5 minutes before you're supposed to be at the gym either, Carlos. I got to drive up that motherfucker, dog. Don't
I
wait the
be
5 minutes.
so.
Hey, man, I'll be at the gym in 5 minutes.
Hey, I
I'm
be fucking
motherfucker 45 minutes away. You talking about, hey, man, I'll be at the gym 5 minutes, man.
man, I have a whole lot going on at one time, man. My mind race, bro. But I'll be there. I got you, cause with him, he be strict on that time. At the gym, I can show up and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I can stay there as long as I want him in strict timing. I gotta be there because he gotta be out sometime. So yeah, I'm gonna let you know exact time tomorrow, man.
All right, for sure, Carlos. Hey, salute to you. Appreciate you pulling up, man.
No doubt, bro.
All right, take it easy, man. We'll talk. Everyone that pulled up, man. Hey, it's been a short banger in the damn clip. You know what I'm saying? I gave you 2 rounds of interviews. Had the one and only Lopez Jr., the father of Teofimo Lopez, the unified undisputed lightweight king in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure to know what they have popping. They gave you pretty much a summation that they're going off the Cambosis, George Cambosis, over there in Australia, you know, to get a heavier bag than what they got. And look, I know a lot of people want them to go directly to Team Haney. If that fight presented itself in the best way possible, I would promote it. Real talk. It doesn't matter if I was critical of Haney. I mean, look, as boxers, I'm critical, not as personal shit. But if they was presenting, if I was on the team and seeing what happened, and they was able to fight Nakatani, Comey, if that was Devin Haney, then I'll be saying, okay, Haney, go over there and fight Cambosis because you got it. But now this is Team Lopez, and guess what? They should go over there and take an easier route, so to speak. I'm not even saying it's easier because he's not a soft touch, man. And plus, like he said, they're going over there where they rob Pac. You know, Australia is different. It might be some crazy shit. He might need to go over there and knock this dude out to bring home his titles. You know what I'm saying? So it's not an easy road going over there fighting your Mandy. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. Salute to Carlos Jackson, man, pulling up. I'll definitely keep you posted on his fight info. Real solid cat when I tell you. And you know, fighting out of ATL. But the real one's in the live chat, man. I appreciate you you know, interacting. Whenever I have an interview on here, man, y'all drop y'all questions, and I would definitely try to insert them into the interview periodically, you know. But the ones who pulled up, I appreciate you. Be sure to hit the like button out the door. Share the video, man. And, you know, turn up and tune in next time to World Combat Sports.